Alright, hey, what's up ladies and gentlemen, NukemDukem here, and welcome to The Walking Dead Season 5, Episode 2 review. Ooh, webcam lagging. Oh yeah, I noticed my webcam has been lagging lately, so I don't know why, but sorry if it does and it bugs you. Nothing I can do about it. Anyway, so last week I did Episode 1, and it was my first time doing a TV review, and I was wondering how it did, and you guys seem to very enjoy it and like it, so I decided, you know what, let's go ahead and make a full series if I continue getting a lot of love and support. So feel free in the comment section to discuss anything about the episode or anything about the comic book. Just warning, there's a lot of spoilers in the comic sections as well, and what I talk about, so feel free to correct me if I'm wrong about something. So just want to let you know, I'm going to discuss this episode, and there will be spoilers about the episode, the TV show, and I'm going to talk about the comic book. So if in case you don't want to hear any of that spoiler, I made this little link for you so you can just skip to the next part of the video with a different topic. Oh, wrong one. There you go. So click on that one, that little link up there, if you want to skip a certain topic. So the first topic I want to discuss is, let me get the picture up. Once I get the picture, I can show you who I want to talk about. Give me a second. Sorry. Wish I had this prepared sooner or prepared better. But anyways, what did you guys think about the episode? Did you like it? It was a little bit slower, this episode compared to last week's episode, but there was more character development. Okay, here we go. So who is Father Gabriel? Is obviously, you know, in the show you saw there's a little secret to it. So warning, this is going to spoiler from the comic books who Father Gabriel is. So Father Gabriel, they encounter him at church. The group does. They actually encounter him like being attacked by zombies, or unless my memory is wrong. But he only has one big secret, which was basically he was alone in church, and a group of survivors outside his church being chased by walkers, and they're like, help us, let us in, and he was so scared that he didn't open the doors to church to save the survivors, and basically kept them locked out, and those group of survivors all died. So basically he lives with that, like, oh my gosh, I could save people, and that's what I'm supposed to do as a priest, and I didn't do that, and now I have to live with the death of innocent people I could have saved. So that's his little secret. I don't know how they're going to play this out on TV show, but from the looks of it, it looks like that. But now I want to talk more about about this particular episode of Father Gabriel. So I already talked about the TV show and the comic book difference, or how it's related. Now there's a scene where he says he's afraid to kill a walker in the sewers or in the water, you know, and you know, it turned out to be his parishioner, which I thought was like, you know what, that's probably like someone who goes to his mass or church service, if you don't know what mass is. So I was like, okay, and it confirmed when he pulled up pictures of that lady. So it's basically someone that was faithful and he recognized. And that brought up interesting points, like people were like, dude, why are you such a coward? Kill him already. Let me ask you this situation. If this was in real life, like this was actually happening, like someone in your family or someone very close dear to you, could you actually kill him? Would you do it? Like, I know we can speculate, it's like, of course, yeah, they're gonna kill me, why not? But like, you know, you think your mom, dad, or your wife, or your kids, you know, it brings up kind of dilemma. And you see it all the time in movies, but it's something that you actually should consider. Okay, and the priest of, and that's what the sign says, you'll burn for this. You know, you burn for this. So I'm assuming it's going to be related to how he locked the group of survivors out of church instead of saving them, which basically said you them getting back at the priest for saying you deserve bad things to happen to you because you let innocent people die when you had a chance to save them. Okay. Now, there's one more thing that you guys may not know, and I can bring up since Father Gabriel was drinking wine, and you're like, priests can't drink wine. Actually, they can, and I can tell you from experience because I was a seminarian which means I was in training to become a priest, and a bunch of us guys, and I still hang out with priests these days too, just for dinner or I don't know, play golf or something, you know, or go watch a movie or go to beach or something. And most likely you can't recognize us since we're just wearing regular clothes, so you don't ever see us in our cleric here. But yes, we're regular guys. You know, we like to have a beer, hang out, you know, have fun. We're normal people, you know, as long as we're striving towards holiness and not abuse stuff like heavy drinking and making a scene and compromise a moral judgment, then yes, we're allowed to drink, we're allowed to smoke and stuff like that. A cigarette, to be more clear. Okay, now let's move on to the next topic. Okay, Rick and Carl. Rick did like a dad talk with Carl in the church, and it come up later how you always have to be on your guard and you always have to be safe, which is very true. But then Carl actually kind of teaches Rick a lesson. You know, it's kind of weird. Like I work with children with autism and work with youth ministry, high school students, and it's always interesting as an adult, and you're a lot older than these people, that sometimes the younger can actually teach you some things, and they're pretty smart. So Rick is right, correct, always be on your guard, nothing's ever safe. But Carl was like showing Rick to become the hero that we want him to be. Like, look, we're the good guys, we're strong, we can help people, we got this. So Carl is starting to form into that leadership that I believe his dad once had, or he's trying to get his dad back on that path, which is interesting, when he wanted to save some other people when he heard some noise. Now, you know, when they went to town with water zombies, you know, we got to see what camera lag. We got to see what zombies would look like if they've been exposed in water for that long, where their just skin starts peeling. Imagine like you're in a bathtub, and if you're a bathtub and like you just stay in the water long, your skin gets wrinkly, and I guess they kind of got that right. Yeah. And then we got a little scene with Michonne, like, oh, you know what's going to happen without your sword, and you know, she's like, you know, I didn't really need it. But what I really like is how she name dropped. Is that too loud now? Okay, I'll put it back 14. She name dropped some old members that she missed. Like, I miss Herschel, I miss Andrea. You know, a lot of people did not like these two characters. Well, I actually like them. I'm going to tell you why. Herschel, in the group, was like the moral compass in the group. Like, the whole side was like, yeah, we have to do this thing, even though it's bad, it's best for a group. And Herschel's like, no, wrong is wrong. So I thought he brought that counterbalance to the group, and he was actually supposed to survive. Wait, I'm thinking of Dale. My bad. Herschel's awesome. Okay, Herschel's awesome all throughout. I miss Herschel. Herschel's good. Sorry, I was thinking about Dale. Forget about that. Forget everything I said about Herschel. Herschel's awesome. Okay, Andrea. I, like all of you guys, I didn't like Andrea on the TV show, but if you know her comic book series, she's amazing. Like, you would like and love Andrea. You know, it's kind of hard to say since I know most of you are TV show fans, but in the comic book, she's like Rick right-hand man or woman, and she's also his love interest. They actually have a romantic relationship with each other in the comic book. After Herschel dies, and you know, after Laurie's gone, they end up getting together, and she is Rick's sniper, where, you know, she always watches Rick's back, and she's the sharpshooter of the group, and she's a pretty badass. Like, imagine the way Carol is now on the TV show, but with that badass mentality in Michonne, but with Andrea with a gun. Okay, I'm not saying, don't imagine as if Carol and Rick are getting together, but just think about if Andrea was that badass mentality, and then she was with Rick. So that's one thing I did like about Andrea, was the comic book. Okay, next part, the church food party. I thought that was an awesome scene. We don't ever get often to see our survivors, you know, having fun, having a relaxing time, not worrying about food, and they just have to get fun. Sorry, this camera is really lagging. I'm sorry about that. So they get to have fun. You don't get to see that. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, this doesn't feel like The Walking Dead anymore, since, you know, you see a whole different side of people actually being happy together and food abundantly. And that's where we get Abraham rallying everyone, hey, we gotta go DC, save the world, and they're like, okay, let's do it. And Eugene trying to explain how he's gonna save the world. But I'm not gonna say Eugene's secret, but oh yeah, better take off this picture of father. We're not talking about him anymore. Yeah, I wonder how they're gonna play off Eugene in the ending of the TV show, because he's a tricky guy, or not tricky guy, or he's neutral. Anyways, Beth. We got to see Beth. It was awesome. Well, we didn't get to see Beth, but we saw the car that kidnapped Beth, so it still reminds you, like, in case you forgot, hey, Beth is still alive out there somewhere. We think she is, but and then even though it's a slow episode, usually for some reason The Walking Dead always knows how to end their episode in a way where, oh my gosh, like, I want more. I can't wait what happened next week. And this happens with the Terminus group, where they captured Bob, and then it ends up with his leg getting eaten off. Now, when I saw that scene, I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly like what happened to Herschel in the comic books. Like, well, it's too bad for spoiler alert, but yes, not Herschel, Dale, my bad. Dale died in comic book with a bunch of cannibals. He got captured, a bunch of cannibals start eating him in a fire pit, and then he let's just say he did something to those cannibals before he died while they were eating him. So I'm not going to spoil it, but let's just say the cannibals eating human meat kind of backfired. But apparently it didn't happen with Bob, or we're not sure if it happened with Bob. It seems like Bob's in the clear. Well, for at least, and the group's going to save him. So that's all I have for this episode. If you want to see my previous episode of season 5, episode 1, the last one review, you can click on that link. And I want to talk about Loot Crate real quick. You don't know what Loot Crate is. Basically, every month you get cool items with your subscription. Let me make my camera bigger so you can see everything. I want to show you. This month is, I'll put myself right here. It's going to be a little bit weird, but that's fine. This month is Fear Month, and they have the Walking Dead exclusive items in here. You know what? I'm going to turn off my green screen since it's getting fuzzy, and I don't want to show you fuzzy stuff right now. Okay, so they have Walking Dead exclusive content here. I thought it was pretty cool that's related to this video and the TV series. So basically each month if you sign up for a subscription, you get cool geeky items, and they have exclusive content in it. So I want to show you this October one. It's pretty cool. It's zombie related. So this one, they give you a t-shirt, and it's a bunch of kittens here. Just want to let you know, if you want to see a full unboxing, thorough analysis in what is in each of these boxes, description link below, and check my uploads. It says Loot Crate October unboxing. So they have how to survive Sharknadoes, and there's how to survive zombies in here too. This loot box. This is the Walking Dead thing. So right here is Merle and Darryl. It says, "Oh brother," and you can see that's Merle right there as a zombie with his hand chopped off, and his brother is getting stabbed with a crossbow. So that's an exclusive thing you get. And then there's this, and it also comes with the latest comic book issue, 132 Happiness, and it says Loot Crate exclusives. So it's just the covers exclusive, but you get a free comic book of the latest issue of the Walking Dead magazine with it. So you get to see what I'm just going to show you what the comic book art looks like, so you can kind of have a see. Try not to spoil too much there. And there's one more big item I like in this Loot Crate that I want to show you, that's zombie related as well. Is this right here is Dead Rising 3, the chainsaw and the hammer, and there's also a pen that you can write with. It's pretty cool. And these are just few items. There's about 5 other items in here in this box that's scary stuff related, but those were the zombies ones I thought most of you would be interested in looking in. And what's neat inside the box, I just want to show you the box inside itself real quick. Don't forget, right here, the whole box is a workbench from Dead Rising 3. So if you're interested in subscribing and get one of these loot crate items thing, you see, sorry, that over there, that link down there, if you use that link and use that promo code, you actually save a couple dollars in subscription, and then it supports me too, where, you know, what you save is what I get in return. Nothing hidden. I'm not trying to hide anything from you. So basically it supports me and gives you a discount, and it's pretty cool. So let me if you're in, let me, oh man, I didn't make a next link, huh? I was that's a one link I forgot. Okay, well, you know, I'll add it real quick. We're done with the previous video, are we? You know what I can do is change this next topic into next video episode 3. What the? Why not it say next? There you go. Click on that link. This link. Nope, that link. Sorry. For the next episode, episode 3. Okay, so take care, guys. Bye.